Genesis chapter 35. God said to Jacob, "Move on, go to Bethel and settle there. Make an altar there for the God who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau." Jacob said to his family and to all who were with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods you have with you, cleanse yourselves, and change your clothes. We must move on and go to Bethel. There I shall make an altar for the God who heard me when I was in distress, and gave me his help on the journey I made."
They gave Jacob all the foreign gods in their possession, and the earrings that they were wearing. Jacob buried them under the oak tree near Shechem.
They broke camp, a divine terror struck the towns round about, and no one pursued the sons of Jacob.
When Jacob arrived at Luz in Canaan, that is, Bethel and all the people with him, he built an altar there and named the place El Bethel, since it was there that God had appeared to him when he was fleeing from his brother.
Deborah, who had been Rebekah's nurse, died and was buried below Bethel, under the oak tree, so they named it the Oak of Tears. God again appeared to Jacob on his return from Padan Aram, and blessed him.
God said to him, "Your name is Jacob, but from now on you will be called not Jacob but Israel." Thus he came by the name Israel.
God said to him, "I am El Shaddai. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation, indeed an assembly of nations, will descend from you, and kings will issue from your loins. The country which I gave to Abraham and Isaac, I now give to you, and this country I shall give to your descendants after you." Then God went up from him. Jacob raised a monument at the spot where he had spoken to him, a standing stone, on which he made a libation and poured oil. Jacob named the place Bethel where God had spoken to him. They left Bethel, and while they were still some distance from Ephrath, Rachel went into labor, and her pains were severe. When her labor was at its hardest, the midwife said to her, "Do not worry, this is going to be another boy."
At the moment when she breathed her last, for she was dying, she named him Ben-Oni. His father, however, named him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the road to Ephrath, now Bethlehem. Jacob raised a monument on her grave, that same monument of Rachel's tomb which is there today.
Israel left and pitched his tent beyond Migdal-Eder.
While Israel was living in that district, Reuben went and slept with Bilhah his father's concubine, and Israel found out. The sons of Jacob were now 12.
The sons of Leah, Jacob's eldest son Reuben, then Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar and Zebulun.
The sons of Rachel, Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's slave girl, Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's slave girl, Gad and Asher. These were the sons born to Jacob in Padan Aram. Jacob came home to his father Isaac at Mamre, at Kiriath Arba, now Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac was 180 years old when he breathed his last. He died and was gathered to his people, an old man who had enjoyed his full span of life. His sons Esau and Jacob buried him.